Hi, I'm Dave, and I've been attending Superheroes Anonymous for 6 months now. Nervous throat clearing. You might know me as the slightly itchy man. Yeah, that's right. I can make bad guys feel mildly uncomfortable with a persistent itch they can't quite locate. Not exactly Justice League material, right? But hey, I'm not alone here. Every Wednesday night, we meet in the basement of St. Mary's Church, a bunch of us who drew the short straw in the superpower lottery. There's Captain Forget-Me, who has incredible powers when he can remember what they are. Poor guy once flew halfway across the city to stop a bank robbery, then forgot why he was there and ended up opening a savings account instead. And then there's the Breeze. She can control wind, but only enough to maybe flutter a newspaper or mess up someone's hair. Last week, she tried to stop a purse snatcher by creating a gust, but all she managed to do was give him a slight push, right into a police officer who was getting coffee. I mean, it worked, but not exactly as planned. We usually spend our meetings sharing our failed attempts at heroism over stale cookies and lukewarm coffee. But last month, something incredible happened. We were having our regular meeting when we heard this massive explosion from the bank across the street. This guy in a high-tech suit, called himself the Quantum Menace, was robbing the place. Captain Forget-Me immediately jumped into action and promptly forgot what he was doing halfway to the door. But here's the thing. He crashed into the Breeze, who stumbled backward and created a tiny gust that knocked over our snack table. The cookies went flying, just as I was having one of my itching episodes. The combination was, well, nothing short of miraculous. The falling cookies distracted the villain, my widespread itch made him fumble with his quantum weapon, and the Breeze's small gust, combined with Captain Forget-Me's confused stumbling, somehow caused him to trip over his own feet and faceplant right into the vault door. The police showed up to find one of the city's most dangerous villains unconscious, covered in cookie crumbs, frantically scratching himself, and tangled in his own cape. The media called it a carefully orchestrated takedown by an elite superhero team. We just rolled with it. Now we meet twice a week instead of once. Not because we're any better at being heroes, we're still completely useless individually. But together we're just chaotic enough to make a difference. Sometimes the best superpower isn't super at all. It's finding people who are just as wonderfully weird as you are. And hey, at least we upgraded our cookies to the fancy kind from the bakery down the street. Even superheroes need good snacks, right?